Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Selenium training. So in this session we are going to talk on how to take or how to capture screenshots in Selenium. There are many ways to capture screenshots. We can do it using take screenshot interface, or we can use a robot class, or there is one more API called a short API which we will be seeing in the next session. So from this session what I thought of delivering is these are all prerequisites for designing a framework. If at all you want to design a framework of your own, please start following these videos starting from now, because these are very important sessions that will definitely help you to design a good frameworks. So we are starting in our previous session we have seen all the basics of Selenium, and in this session we are going to see screenshots, how to capture screenshots. In upcoming sessions we'll be seeing how to read Excel, how to write into Excel, which will help for data driven, keyword driven, and all those these. Once you are perfect with the prerequisites of this framework, then it will be very easy for you to understand and design framework of your own. So let me recall few things what all we have seen. In our previous sessions, we have seen about basics of Java and some OOPS concepts, and also about Selenium basics. You can see how to identify elements, all the types of elements, how to identify. And we have come up here now with the Maven. We are in the process of learning Maven. These three sessions from 30 to 33, it's about a Maven, how to add dependencies and all those. So now we are going to jump to the framework prerequisites which will help us to design a framework. So let's get started, and let me open Eclipse and let me start writing a program for capturing a screenshot. Okay, so let me create a project here. Let me create new project. I'll call it as Maven project itself, so that I'll keep everything here and I'll share it in a GitHub so that you can take from there. So let me, okay, I'll call this as com.framework, call it as prerequisites. Okay, I wanted to give another name, just give me a second. I'll create a new project. Okay, so that you will have an idea. So let me copy these dependencies which we used in previous project, so that we don't have to redo again. So we have used two dependencies. So let me copy these two dependencies here. Okay, so let me go to test Java and let me create a new class. Let me call it as capture screenshot. Okay, and let me call it as, or let me not include a public void main, or let me do it. Okay, we haven't jumped to JUnit frameworks, which we will be discussing. So till then we will be using public static void main only. Okay. Now here we already have a program, right? We already saw few programs and capturing a screenshots. So let us take this sample code to save time. We have already discussed this earlier. We are not downloading any driver.exe. We have a code which will use driver manager in the Maven to open the Google page. Okay. Till here you are fine, I think, right? So let me jump to a small note. So why do we capture screenshots? We capture screenshots uh, to capture failures, or to capture important functionality of a web pages if you want to showcase the to your team leads or business, or to showcase results of an application, right? So that you have to remember only two lines of code, which will even help you in interview point of view as well. So these two lines you have to keep in mind. Okay, one is file src take screenshot. This is an interface, and we are casting it with a driver, and we are calling a method get screenshot as to generate a file, output file. Okay, once this output file is generated, we are copying this src, that means already captured file, into our own location. Okay, that's how we have to um, this is the syntax of whenever you are asked to write a syntax for capturing a screenshots. This would be easy for you to remember. Okay, if you want, you can capture this image in a mobile, so that you will have it as a reference when you attend an interview. Okay, now let me jump to Eclipse. Now uh, let us write this same syntax file. Okay, src, which is mean by source. Okay, so we have to take screenshot. Okay, let me take it as take screenshot. Okay, and cast it with a driver object, which we already created here, right? Driver object, and dot. See, we haven't imported this, right? So let's import this. Import file. Okay, so this is one more is we have to give take screenshot. Okay, now you can see it's displaying the import. Now dot see, as soon as we imported this take screenshot interface, we are seeing get screenshot as method, right? So you can see the syntax of this get screenshot as output file target, right? So simply give get screenshot as give output type dot file. We have to store it in a file format, right? So that's the reason we have given as file. Now we have to copy this to our own location. Okay, file utils dot copy file. See, there are a lot of method when you type file utils. It's giving lot of methods, and if you scroll down, it's even giving you the description. Right here is you can observe copies a file to a new location, preserving the file date and all those stuff. Right. So I'm going to select this method. Okay, and my src file, my source is this one which I already captured, so I'll be giving this. Okay, and my destination I am going to provide here manually. Okay, I'll give new file of. Okay, so let me go to one folder and capture it. So okay, let me create a new folder, screenshots captures, let it be. So I'm going to copy it. Okay, I'm going to paste the complete link. I'm going to call it as some error or something, any name you can give. Okay, error.png. Now as soon as you write these statements, whenever you write copy utils or file utils, you will be asked to embed it in a try catch block. Okay, so now I can select this add throws declaration. Okay, so that it will throw the exception whenever this file is not found, it throws the exception. Okay, now let me quickly run this code and see how this works. Okay, so run. So this Firefox browser is launching, and you can observe Google page is opening and it's maximized. Okay, so we did not close the browser, so that's the reason it's staying. Now let's go ahead and see my file is created error, and I'm going to um, click here. Okay, see, this is capture. Okay, that way you can capture your screenshots. Okay, now say for example you want to capture multiple screenshots. Okay, that means you have to capture this Google page. Okay, and once this Google page is open, you have to type some knowledge share, and you have to press enter, and you have to capture this page also, right? You have to capture three screenshots basically. One is Google home page, one is after typing Google share, so that I want to see all the suggestions over here, and then I have to press enter and I have to see all the results, right? So in order to do that, we cannot always keep on writing these two lines of code, right? And you can always I mean you have to always change the name here. For opening the page, you have to write home dot page, and after typing something you have to type like type dot png. Once the results are displayed, then you have to write results under dot png. This will be very tedious task for us always to write, right? So for this, to avoid this problem, we will be doing one more thing. Let me create one more class, or let me duplicate this so that I'll show you how to capture multiple screenshots by creating a method. Okay, let me copy this and paste here, and let me write here capture multiple screenshots. Okay, now once this is launched, let me inspect this element and type something. Inspect element. So in order to watch what is this inspect and all, you have to watch my previous videos. So let me take name here, which is readily available. So I'll say driver dot find element of by dot name of, okay, q dot send keys of, I'll type knowledge share. Okay, now I'm going to press enter. Okay, so in order to press enter, I'll be using some actions class. Actions action is equal to new actions of. We have already discussed this earlier. What is actions class? So let me import this. Okay, action dot send. Sorry, action dot send keys of keys dot keys comma. Okay, sorry, keys dot enter. Okay, so this is a statement for and pressing enter rather than clicking on that page. So let me comment this and let me see whether how it is how this page is working. Then we will jump to capturing a screenshot. Okay, so Google page is opening. It will type knowledge share, and you can observe. Okay, since this OK got is displayed, it was not able to click on enter. Okay, but it's not an issue. Let's remove this uh, for now, and we will capture only two screenshots. Okay, so to capture two screenshots, generally we have two lines of statements for capturing screenshot. So I cannot paste these, right? So let me say in general what you will be doing. Okay, you might be thinking that we will be using like this, right? And again you have to take rename this, okay, src1, and again change the name here and all those stuff, right? So we are not going to use all this here. We are going to create a simple method which will have these two lines of code, and then we will be calling this method. Okay, so I'm not going to delete this. Simply what I'm going to write, I'm going to embed these two lines in a method, right? So let me write a method, public static void, I'll say capture. I'll just say capture because I already renamed the file, right, to capture. Oh, I think I'm modifying this capture screenshot, right? So, okay, let me, all right. So let me go to this. Okay. Now I'm going to create one method, public static void capture. So I have to pass one argument here, WebDriver driver. Okay. So let me create this method, and inside this method I'll be copying these two lines of code. Okay. Now you can see. So if you see here, it's throwing error, right? We have to place it outside of the class, and cannot be resolved. So we have to give D here. Okay, and again here you can see it is asking for exception. Now we have a separate method created here. So I want to call one screenshot here once it is maximized, that's a home page, and then I have to call one screenshot after typing this knowledge share in the text box, right? So what I'll be doing is, um, I have this method, right? Capture multiple screenshot. Okay. Dot. See, if I take this class name and press dot, it's giving me the capture, right? So capture driver. Okay. So I'll be giving one capture after maximizing the browser, and I'll be giving one capture after typing the knowledge share. Now, if you observe here, for both of the screenshots, I don't need this name error, right? I For the first screenshot, I need homepage and homepage.png, and for the second screenshot, I need type knowledge share, something like that. Okay, I don't want the unique name because I am creating two screenshots. So for that, what you will be doing is, see, so you have to do here, you have to call the method. Okay, I'll tell you what method is that. You have to call time so that it will append, you will be giving an unique time and a method. Okay, so I'll call system dot current time milliseconds. Okay, plus, okay, and I'll be giving screenshot screenshot dot png. Okay, now my files will be like the time and the screenshot.png, and again the time screenshot.png. So the other way to do is you can give one more method also here. Let's first complete this part. Okay, so basically you have to learn how to create methods here. That's the main agenda. Okay, so that you will be habituated to write some small methods in creating a framework. So let's see how this captures. Yeah. Now let's go to our folder. Yeah, now you can see the timestamp is appended here. Okay, one is Google and other one is after typing the knowledge share. Okay, so I can give some methods also. So this is one way of creating method. Okay, let me comment this and let me create one more method. I'll call it as capture uh, with name. Okay, So I'll be giving here capture with name. Okay, capture with name. Now I'll be giving some, I'll be creating one more argument here. I'll call it as string name. Okay, and also here, comma, I'll call it as home page. Okay, and this I'll call it as text typed. Okay, I'm giving my own name so that my test case will be identified easily. Okay, now let me uncomment this. I think 1 second. Let me uncomment this, copy this and paste it. Okay, so let me use this method name, and I'm going to add here one more argument, string name. So there should not they it's not like you can use string name here. Okay, and then okay, and then take off all this. Okay, just you can give name dot png. Okay, I think one extra parenthesis is there here, and we have to insert plus here. Okay, see I have given my own name. The name which is passed here will be received here, and that will be the name of the screenshot. Okay, now let's run this. So Google page is open. I mean it's opening page, and it's maximized and it's typed. Okay, now let's go ahead and see. Now you can see home page. Okay, okay, and then text typed. I have given my own names, right? Now if you observe here, these screenshots you can simply copy into a folder or zip it and then send to a send to your lead, or you can save it somewhere for your reference, future reference. Okay, that way you can create your own methods and capture screenshots. Screenshots are not only meant for failures. Of course it's meant for failures, but you sometimes it's very important to capture important functionality of the application as well. So it's better to have a method so that you can capture the screenshot whenever you need. Okay, don't keep on writing these 2 lines of code whenever you need. So who are beginners watching this video, just try to create a method which is very helpful when you are designing your framework. Okay, so yeah, that's all for now. I hope you liked the video. Maybe this video is a bit long, but it's always good to learn from the scratch these framework designing prerequisites so that it will benefit you a lot. Okay, so if you have any comments or suggestions, please put in the comments. We can discuss that, and hope we'll see you in the next session. Thanks for watching this video and have a nice day.